It's not full screen on here.
We got started, so let's get this going. What is going on, everybody? This is Tony 2.0, and I am back finally with a new breaking down episode. It has been a while because of the issues related to spectator mode in the NA client, so we're hoping that that's going to be fixed for this. Joining me today is Console and the Black Glove. Guys, what is going on?
What's going on, dude?
I'm bad with intros.
Yeah. So Console is a guy that we play with pretty much on the regular here. His specialty is jungle, but he's going to bring a little bit more insight. He wants to be, what do you want to be? You want to be a coach?
Yeah, I prefer to coach over actually play.
So today, guys, we are spectating our boy Simon, who is in the jungle with Fiddlesticks, and our other buddy Bstrat, who is going to be supporting with Morgana. Right off the bat, guys, what are your thoughts on the team? Gloves, go ahead and give me your thoughts on the teams.
It seems like a pretty even matchup. It's pretty much the most I could say. Everybody's low silver, so I think in terms of MMR, it's even in skill level. So basically, we're just gonna have to see these team comps play out. Massive late game team comp with Yasuo, Nasus, and Mundo.
Well, Shaco too.
Yeah, and Shaco too. So let's see how that works out.
If you have to pick right off the bat, who you taking? What team? Purple or blue?
Oh man,
Taking good guys or bad guys?
I think I'm gonna have to go the bad guys, but you never know with a Riven on the other team, and Sim plays really well with Fiddlesticks, so
we'll see how that goes. Console, what do you like? What do you not like about these teams?
It seems like both teams are mainly skill matchups. You have to really know your champion in order to win your lanes.
Who are you gonna pick? Are you gonna take the blue, the bad guys, or the purple, the good guys?
Probably the blue side.
I like the team comp of the blue a lot better, and unfortunately for our buddies, I'm gonna have to go with the purple side. It also doesn't look like early that Ashe is gonna help with this leash at all. So Sims, we'll see. With his drain, he should be okay, but he's getting some help from Annie, so that's pretty nice. In the jungle, I don't know about you guys, but it seems to me that if the Shaco is good and he can play, and this guy is not very experienced in rank with him at least, Shacos can change the course of a game single-handedly. For some reason, that just kill potential they have is just super annoying.
Well, speaking of which, Shaco is already counter jungling. He's headed straight over to Sim's red, so it's a pretty smart move on his part.
Console, when
Fiddle starts blue, so
Console, when you're in the jungle, he's gonna actually kill Sim. He's setting up to kill him right now. When you're jungling, like when I do it specifically, I like to start my blue or my red and I'd head right over for the next buff, either the red or the blue. What do you prefer? Do you stop or do you keep going?
Versus a Shaco?
Yeah, either way. I mean, just in general, what do you usually like to do?
I normally start at my bottom buff. I do either wolves or wraiths depending on
really
the champion
nice
to skill.
gank.
that was a really good gank by Sim. Shaco wasted a lot of time thinking that he was going to come straight to his red, but instead Sim went for the level 2 gank, and they picked off Yasuo, so that was a really good move.
Right now, Shaco he may pick up this kill on Sim.
He's wasting a lot of time here, and Sim does have level advantage over him farming, so it looks like Shaco's just...
Yeah, Shaco played this incorrectly.
He's spending a lot of time here waiting on this gank to work out.
I don't know what Sim is doing. Sim... This is something... I've never seen Sim play like this before, so... It looks like Shaco's going to come in for the early gank here now, too. We'll see what happens. We'll see if this Annie gets caught here. Oh, nice flash. Nice flash to get out.
She's going to live.
Of the people that are playing, Riven definitely... She has a ton of experience playing Riven. Fiddlesticks, our boy Sim, has almost 200 games under his belt. On the opposite team, Nasus is pretty well knowledged, but Riven looks like she's doing a pretty good job so far.
Riven is an early lane bully against Nasus. It's probably why she picked Riven. Is pretty much just to bully Nasus early on. She took Ignite, so she's looking for a kill.
I'm really wondering if Sim just went ahead and figured that his red was gone, and that's why he went the way he went. Riven picking up an early kill on Nasus. That's great. That's really good. That's a great start for the purple
that
team.
was Nasus not realizing that Riven has Ignite. So she popped Ignite before she even turned back and queued him.
Good snare bottom by Bstrat. They got some good damage off on Lucian. Console, what are you seeing early?
The Riven could have gotten the kill much sooner. I don't think she actually noticed that.
Oh, Shaco's going to come in and try to
Shaco's
pick
coming
this
down
up.
for this counter game.
Yeah, this is probably a double kill here. Yeah, that was poorly played. Poorly played by
a little bit too
Bstrat.
greedy. I mean,
Yeah.
without a pink ward, they wouldn't have known Shaco was coming anyway. But that's one thing you gotta think about when you're playing against a Shaco or an Eve or any type of stealth jungler.
You got to know he's always going to be
If
there.
you're gonna overextend with no health, you gotta expect a gank.
Shaco just counter jungling like crazy. Looked like Sim's going to move in again here to try to pick up a gank, but this time it's warded. So let's see if Yasuo can get out. Oh, he might not be paying attention.
Yasuo is paying no attention.
No, he's not.
whatsoever.
No attention.
It's done
at
by
all.
Annie. They
Let's
should
let's
probably
see.
follow this up.
Fizz is gonna. There you go. Fiddle's
Shaco
gonna
is
go
really
ahead.
far away. They should still get Yasuo here.
Nope, not gonna pick that one up. This is a little bit dangerous for them. Annie was low on mana there, which is why that happened.
She's low on mana, but she did have her stun charged up. So they potentially could have killed Yasuo.
The good thing is that they're keeping Yasuo from farming. Yasuo's just one of them champs, man. Oh, good battle going on up top. Riven looks like she's taking the bad end of that one this time.
She didn't buy any health pots.
Yeah, she's just going for the early damage.
Oh, she misses the caddy there. Oh, look
She
at
hit level
this.
6 pretty quick, so she's going for her ult.
And she picks up the kill on Nasus. What
Yeah,
a good
she
play
just
from Riven.
hit level 6 as Nasus was backing off. So that was kind of the go-ahead to go ahead and kill him.
This bot lane, I think, is going to be pretty tough for Morg. Those unconventional supports, man, throw you off. And Ashe doesn't seem to be farming very well early. I don't have my scoreboard up, but I'll pull it up here just so we can see those farms.
Well, Ashe is out farming Lucian.
Right now, yeah,
Two
not too
CS,
bad.
so
And considering that she died, that's really good.
yeah.
I'm wondering if Sim isn't going to pay a lot of attention to this mid lane and try to keep Yasuo from snowballing too much. Riven is doing a really nice job up top against Nasus so far, so...
Well, despite her having 2 kills, Nasus has kept up in CS. So that's one thing you want to factor in when you start looking at the late game in this matchup. At some point, Nasus is going to outscale Riven. At least if he starts stacking armor, you know, he gets like a Frozen Heart, he gets his Randuins or whatever. He is going to outscale her.
The good thing is, though, is that he's not really crushing it with his Q farming. And so at almost 8 minutes, he's just now at 60 stacks. That's not great by any means. I don't think it's terrible, but it's also not great. The big problem is going to be, I think, if Riven has to leave lane and leaves Nasus alone, this is going to be trouble.
She needs to be a little bit careful there.
Yeah, she
She's
needs
taking
to
a
be
lot of
careful.
minion damage.
She might get it here. Oh, he backs off. See what's going to happen bottom lane. Oh, those chunks by Mundo. That's a tough lane.
Nasus is now out of mana. He could go down. Playing a little bit too aggressive.
We'll see. Shaco's going to come up and pick up this gank here. He will probably kill Riven. He'll dive this motherfucker like crazy. Oh, did he fuck up? I think he just fucked up.
Now he wanted to put some damage by using his clone, so he sent his clone in there just so it could get destroyed.
Yeah, she's in trouble right now. Oh, nice Q there.
Sim is coming in for the counter gank.
Oh, let's see what happens with Yasuo and this Annie. Annie's been playing pretty well against Yasuo. Good early gank, gives her a little bit of a lead here. Farming-wise, she is still ahead of Yasuo. He missed his double Q, so he's not going to be able to alter. The good thing here is Riven is really just zoning Nasus out of farm. And he's not doing a very good job under turret right now.
Yeah, he doesn't have any cooldown reduction right now, so That's one of the things when you play Nasus, you want to start early CDR, you know, get your CDR quints and everything. So you start out with at least 12%, and then you want to work towards that early Glacial Shroud. I mean, that's the best way you can stack, especially in a rough situation against somebody like a Riven.
We got a Shaco coming in against this Annie here. This could be ugly. What a lucky stun. What a lucky stun. She ended up picking up the stun on both of those dudes. And she's giggling. That makes me happy.
So they were trying to go a little ham bot lane, and nothing really happened. Ashe is pretty low, though. She needs to back.
Yeah, you know, a cleaver or two, and then an ult from Lucian here is her death.
Shaco that's trying to come in for the dive, but she's already gone. Bstrat might be in trouble.
Bstrat's dead here. I don't think he knows what to do enough here to defend against this. He needs
Best
to
thing
just
he can
ult.
do in that situation is just
ult.
spell shield himself and then pop ult.
Yeah,
But
he should have ulted there.
I don't think he had the mana to use his ult.
See what's going to happen here top. It looks like they're going to try and dive this Nasus. Sim's going to do that patented Sim ult over the corner here.
this is the Nasus with no mana, mind you.
Yeah, this should go. Here it goes.
So while Sim's going in for this dive, they are taking Dragon down bottom.
Sim, they didn't pick up the kill here. Riven should be able to easily dive.
Slunk. I don't know why he went back into that. He made it out with his life. He had no mana. He couldn't pop his ult.
They should
There's
be
no
able,
reason to go back.
They
Just give
should
up
be able to
now.
get turret here. Really nice early dragon. Well, maybe not early. 11-minute dragon for the blue team. Riven should be able to pick up this turret with no problems. Annie is still holding her own here, and she's going to pick up this. She should pick up this kill here. Oh, no.
She was a little bit afraid with the ignite put on her. I think at that point he was so low you might as well just go balls deep. She had Tibbers out. She could have just sent Tibbers after him. But I mean, nothing wrong with playing it safe. She's up 1-0 in lane. She's ahead in CS.
Sim's thinking that they're going to go and pick up dragon here. He doesn't know that it's already gone yet. Early on in this match, Console, what are you seeing? What would you suggest that the purple team do?
I don't think River should have taken turret that early versus the Nasus.
It's going to allow him to farm up here.
Yeah, he can easily freeze the lane. And since she's 3-0, she could press her advantage and put him very behind.
Glove, what are you seeing from our team here?
Well,
Looks
right
like
now I see
Shaco's gonna
Ashe
get
playing
another.
a little bit.
Yeah, Bstrat's going to get caught here too, I think.
Ashe,
Really, it's a
I
good
don't
snare.
understand why she did that too early. You know, Sim wasn't in position. Nobody was in position for that, so she pops her ult and didn't have the full map awareness that there was a third person there.
Shaco's rolling 2-0 right now. He's playing well, like I said. And their Ashe is just, she's getting beat right now. The fact that she's not down more CS is
This
pretty
Nasus is
impressive.
playing way too ham right now. He doesn't
Yeah.
understand that this Riven is 2 levels ahead of him.
She could pretty much turn this around and kill him.
And she does have ultimate, so I think it's safe to say that if he plays aggressive like that again, she will turn it on him and kill
Oh,
him.
she's gonna get him right here. This should be a kill for Riven. Yep. Oh, she's not gonna pick it up. Good flash.
No,
to get out
if
of
she
there.
had Ignite, she would have taken him out there, but it was a good flash by Nasus.
Nasus is gonna have to back again and keep him, keep himself out of farming again. He is at 120 stacks now. About 30. We just played a match where you played. Oh, Shaco coming in again, bot here. This is gonna be trouble. He needs to get out. Ashe is in trouble. Oh, they are
Could
diving.
essentially dive. Yeah, they are diving this. The tower's going to go down regardless.
Yeah, this is trouble.
I don't know what kind of drugs.
I don't know
Ashe
what
is throwing
Sim's thinking
around
here.
that tower. Sim comes in with the counter gank.
He did
Picks
pick
up
up
Lucian. That
which
was a
is
really
nice.
good job there.
And he saved Bstrat too. Like I was saying, Console, we just played a game where you were Nasus top. What is your goal as far as stacks on your queue?
I think at least 100 stacks by 10 minutes is playing it safe, depending if you're going against the lane bully or not. But as many stacks early as possible is really important on Nasus.
So as we get to mid-game, let's say 20 minutes in, where do you want to be?
Around 200 stacks.
Think 200's good at 20 minutes?
Well, 200 plus. Versus a Riven, it's a little bit more
It's
difficult
gonna
since
be
she has a
tough
lot
to
of
do,
early
yeah.
damage.
Glove, what do you think? I know you play a lot of Susan too, man.
I mean, ideally, it's a little bit less important about the stacks and more about how you do in lane. Not allowing Riven to snowball. 3-0 is not a good start for this Nasus. I mean, I know, like I said before, he's gonna outscale Riven, but he's making it more difficult for himself.
He is getting a free lane right now while she's messing around.
Riven taking that tower helped him out a little bit, so you want to punish her for that. You want to punish her. You want to freeze lane and just...
Oh, is Sim going to pick up Shaco here? What a nice play. Caught him out. Dragon looks like it's going to come up in 2 minutes. This bot lane is going to need some help. Although, what are they? They're 0-5 bot. This game without bot lane is completely different. Oh, is he? Oh, that drain didn't get it long enough.
They look like they're going to pick up mid-turret here.
Yeah, they should be able to pick this up with the two of them, maybe. We'll see. Shaco might be able to get back in time. They got a nice big wave there protecting them. Bottom lane's going to shift up. Yeah, bottom lane's going to shift up here.
Riven's going in on Nasus.
Again up top. Riven
should be able to get this kill.
Should still be able to get this kill.
She popped Ignite, and there
nice. There it is. Riven is just completely outplaying Nasus up top right now.
So this is the problem with this Nasus. This Nasus doesn't look at his level. This is a Riven that's 2 levels ahead of you.
They're going to counter push mid here. They really need to get some help. Sim is lining up for the ult again here. And he gets in and gets it out. Let's see.
Riven's going to get this turn.
Sim should be able to pick up at least one of these. There we go. That was really well played by Sim. Although Annie went down, he did pick up a kill and save the turret, and Riven picks up another.
Save the tower. That's the most important thing.
Not only that, but if you look down bot's going to get a lot of damage on this turret if not get it.
And Lucian is staying mid, so they don't really have to worry too much about just Mundo coming back to defend.
Well, let's see. Ashe is completely out of mana, so the big thing here is that they're going to catch up in CS awfully quick.
I mean, at this point in the game, you want this tower.
Look at Bstrat. Bstrat is just going
You're good
off
to go.
on this Mundo. They're going to pick this up. That's pretty well played there. They might lose their lives for this. They need to leave right now.
They're getting a little bit too greedy there as soon as Bstrat gets his binding.
And Shaco's going to come in and cut him off. Yeah, it's
a double kill. They had the perfect opportunity to leave after they took the tower, but they got a little bit too greedy when they caught Mundo with the binding.
Let's see what's going to happen here. It is a 3v2 here, but Riven is pretty strong. She's 3 levels ahead of Shaco, 2 levels ahead of everyone else. This should be at least 1 kill here. Oh, she's going to pick up maybe...
That was a good Tibbers by Annie before she died.
This Riven is just...
Shaco is incredibly low. It'd be really risky for him to try and steal that dragon.
Riven has just put the team on the back. Nasus is going to come in and try to pick this up. I think Sim is going to get in trouble here because Riven bounced out. Let's see if Morg can get over here and help him. She kind of took the wrong path here. Oh,
good binding, though. Binding? Really good binding. Horrible Ashe arrow, but really good binding.
Oh, there we go. They should. Oh, come on. Binding, Bstrat. Oh.
The binding just misses Nasus. This is still a free dragon if they go for it. You know, chasing this kill is a little bit greedy.
This is really greedy. I wish I could ping right now to tell them to stop. Bstrat, no.
That should have just taken dragon.
Riven is really trying to
Riven
get
is still chasing Yasuo.
Oh, this could be trouble for Yasuo. He doesn't. Let's see. He's burning pots up.
He does have move speed. Let's see if he can get his dashes off.
She got the kill on him there. Riven, an 8-0 Riven has completely flipped this game from how I thought it was going to go.
So Ashe just went down by Shaco and Lucian.
Yep, and Shaco's here.
This is going to be a really difficult game.
Riven takes out Shaco before she dies. Let's see if Sim can get in. The ult, baby. Oh, this is going to be epic. Can Bstrat land a snare? And he runs right into Annie, and then
Good
gets
binding.
snared again.
Good snare
Wow. Now they need to pick this dragon up. It's a free dragon. They need to go grab it.
Looks like he's pinging for
It
it.
is being pinged right now.
Everybody stop. They should be able to pick this up still.
Yasuo shouldn't be able to do much here.
No, Yasuo won't be able to beat 3 of them, although Morg is out of mana, which is a pretty scary thing here. If he outplays all 3 of them, it's trouble. He's thinking about it.
Is just eating damage right now.
Oh, she needs to get under turret right now.
She needs to keep shooting him instead of just running.
She'll get the kill here. That's really well played. Shaco comes in, but he's going to pay with his life. That was really well played by Ashe, actually. I don't think there was any getting away with it after Shaco showed up.
So what we're witnessing right now is Riven just continuing to snowball her lead.
Yeah, it's really taken... Oh, let's see what... Good Tibbers there. Oh, Lucian, she's running into trouble right now. See if our boy Bstrat.
The 3-0 lead that Riven gained during laning phase has
turned
translated into a 10-1 lead that just continues to build.
Yeah, just a drubbing. And even though Shaco's been playing well, he's really nothing compared to this Riven right now.
Yeah, he has been playing well, but you know, this is a Shaco that only has a Ravenous Hydra. Meanwhile, this is a Riven with a Bloodthirster, Tiamat, Brutalizer. She's just stacking on the damage.
I do think that if this game goes much longer than 30 or 35 minutes, that the purple team's going to be in trouble. And so I think they need to really make a concerted effort here to get this game over with.
Actually, I think the purple team will be fine after that time limit. They have actually a lot of CC.
God, they have a lot of late game champs that if they get caught up, they could be trouble.
Yeah, the damage Riven puts on Nasus, even with him having a Frozen Heart and a Glacial Shroud, is just, it's insane.
Yeah. They're going to pick this up here. Yasuo is smart to get out.
Yasuo backed off. He didn't even try to come in to help.
There's nothing he can do right there to help this team. They're going to try this. This Shaco's probably going to massacre this Ashe. She misses it. Let's see what happens here. He's gonna. Oh, he doesn't get the kill.
She walks back. I don't know.
This is poor planning on her part. Let's see. Let's see if Sim can catch him. Oh, get him, Ashe. Nice play. Nice catch. That's pretty good follow up there from the team. They did get mid turret. It looks like everybody's going to come and collapse on these two. Riven should be able to... Ooh, if anybody was there, she would have been able to. What does the blue team have to do here to turn this around, Console?
I think, not really sure, to be honest.
You think they've... I mean, if we look at the kill lead is 6 for the purple team. The gold lead is only about 4,000 right now. I don't think this is over by any means. Let's see. Sim's going to pop an ult in here. Let's see if he can pick somebody up. They're going to at least get Lucian. They better at least get Lucian.
Yeah, right now,
Really
the biggest problem is going to be this Riven in team fights.
Yeah, she's doing a ton of damage. Nasus is going to go up and get a free turret. Let's see if the blue team is either going to stop him or they're going to go get the next turret. Riven wants the next turret.
I honestly believe this is going to be a surrender game.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to, especially if Riven keeps going.
With the damage Riven's putting out and the fact that she's not going down when they try to kill her, like right there, diving 2 turrets, it's really demoralizing.
Really nice Tibbers there from Annie to save herself. Let's see if Fiddle and Morg can get this done on this Nasus. Is anybody going to fall back to help Morg? Bstrat's in so much trouble right now. Barely enough mana to give another binding.
Looks like Annie's coming through.
Oh, here it comes. Coming down the block, his ult just came off and he just gets melted by all that AP. Really good teamwork there.
That's what happens when you have CC against the Nasus.
in the beginning, you know, we all thought the blue team is going to be the victors here, but the purple team has just played a lot better, and it's all thanks to this 12-1 Riven. Everybody better give her
Nasus did not play well against that Riven in lane. Riven is a lane bully. You have to understand that when you go into the matchup, which means you have to play extra safe. Stack up on health pots. Understand that she has Ignite and she will dive you. You know, just farm. That's all you have to do as Nasus is farm. It's your one job in the game is to just farm and get strong. And this Nasus is not doing that. He's not doing that at all.
Do you think that this Mundo support is hurting them? Maybe they could have had a more utility, somebody with a little bit of CC.
If they had like a Leona, I think they would be doing better.
Yeah, although he can be tanky, and they're going to pick up a mid turret here, probably.
Surprisingly, on the blue team, Mundo support has not done poorly at all. They actually did really well against that Ashe and Morgana bot lane.
Sim might be in trouble here. He's going to get bailed out by his teammates. They did pick up that inner turret, though. I mean, they're still making a concerted effort to push. I think if the blue team is going to stand a chance here, they're going to have to bank on Shaco being able to split.
Yeah, I mean, they need Nasus to get some more items, to get some more stacks. They're going to need probably a split push from either Shaco or Nasus. Probably a Baron or two. Maybe a couple dragons. There's a dragon up on the map right now that no one's pinging or going to, so...
Looks like Sim wants to pick this up, so they're going to shift over and grab another dragon. I don't think... The blue team picked up the first dragon, but hasn't been able to do much since then.
Actually, they should have been able to get more dragons, so Shaco went Feral Flare. He doesn't have a jungle item at all.
That's, yeah, he does. He's got Spirit Stone.
He's got a Philosopher's Stone. He doesn't have a completed jungle item, though.
Yeah, if he went Feral Flare, he'll be able to solo dragons and barons. That'll actually bring them back slightly.
Although Feral Flare did get a nerf. Oh, look at this Shaco.
He's probably gonna go down here by being too aggressive.
Yeah, he wanted to go and pick off Ashe there, and it just didn't work out for him. What purple team should do here is they could do a couple things. They could go Baron, or they could just pick up this. I think they're gonna get stalled out here. I don't think there's a fight to be had. Bstrat's throwing out his legendary. Oh, Sin. Oh no, Sin.
They don't have a minion wave. They're gonna take a lot of damage for that.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, look at this Riven. Look at this Riven go to town. She's gonna go all ham. And she's gonna end up dying, finally.
This should be the surrender vote here.
Yeah, this should do it.
Nasus is still trying to push top, but he's not really.
Shaco's gonna come and pick up Fiddle, it looks like. Oh, he got a good drain and a spell shield to save it.
Ashe just tanked all those turrets.
Yeah, Ashe goes down here, but they are gonna end up picking up this turret, maybe an inhibitor. Four down.
They're pinging for Nasus to keep pushing. He could keep pushing right now. But instead of opening the gates, he decided he's just going to back and defend.
I don't know if he would have been able to get that. That was a pretty good push there by the
respawn timers are insanely unfriendly. He could have pushed and taken down potentially an inhibitor before anyone got up. I mean, at that point, they had already taken your tower. If they were going to take inhib, they were going to take inhib. But either way, you should have gotten something for it. Nasus came back a little bit too late. And you know what? That's kind of the summary of this game for him.
Yeah, he's a day late and a dollar short just on about everything.
Exactly.
This feels like to me the blue team's not surrendering. I don't know. You know, once you get into a rank match like this, it takes a miracle throw for them to to make a comeback on this. I'm not saying it's not possible. Nasus is starting to get pretty strong. Checking his stacks, he's almost at 400 now, which is pretty good. But looking at his item build, pretty standard. No major damage items though. He's just going tank on it. Looks like we're gonna get a little bit of a ruckus going on here.
I think a key factor we have to look at is...
Oh, Ashe is in trouble here. Good snare.
Good binding.
Look, let's see if
Lucian is gonna go down here.
Lucian goes down. Riven, I thought, was going to come in and be able to pick up this Mundo if they got greedy.
Nass is going down too.
Oh, and he just flashes out of that.
He makes it out.
Yeah, Mundo's going to go. Oh, pops. Oh, what a good
that wind wall
lucky
blocks
wind
the
wall.
Ashe ult. That was a good wind wall by Yasuo. But yeah, one of the key factors we need to take into account here. Sim did a really good job of shutting down Yasuo early. This would be a completely different game if Yasuo could have gotten an early kill or two.
If Yasuo was strong, this is a whole different world. You got a 5 push going in here. It's 5v4 going on. They pick up Yasuo. See if they can get this inhib. They should go inhib and then Baron unless they get a few kills here.
And they should go Baron.
They should go Baron right now. They shouldn't try to fight this. Wow, this... you don't know what to say about this Riven because she's just so strong right now. They are pinging Baron. That's the right call, but I think it was a little bit late.
I mean, there are going to be super minions coming into the base pretty soon, so it's risky here. This is a move that could make or break the game. You know, if Blue Team really wants to make a comeback right now, they need to pick some people off at this Baron pit.
Yeah, with Yasuo coming up here very soon.
Shaco is showing himself bottom though, which is really bad.
They should take this here. Let's see what happens. Got a good binding, good ult coming in. Nasus goes down. Now it's a free Baron. They need to just take it right now. Don't chase. Don't get greedy. Yasuo is gonna get a triple here. Oh, he gets super stunned.
He's gonna go down.
Dies. What a good play. What a good play by Sim. Let's see.
This could actually be game here. Oh, Riven did go down.
Riven goes down. Ashe picks up Shaco bot. Wow. Poor Bstrat. So the Baron idea bites him in the ass. I think if they would have pulled off there, they could have got that Baron.
Actually, Purple Team could have just won the game. Because Ashe decided to back instead of staying for the bait. With her extra damage, they could have ended up killing the whole team.
Yeah. What do you guys notice? I know you guys watch some LCS. Is that mentality where people aren't grouping? You know, in the low elos seems to be a very popular thing.
It's really hard to get people in solo queue to communicate. I mean, that's one of the most annoying factors of solo queue is getting that perfect group of 5 players that all listen to each other and all agree on ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has their own calls. Everybody wants to be a play caller, but getting people that want to listen, that's a different story.
I think it's a matter of everybody wants to be the one carrying, but they don't know how to be carried.
Yeah, that's true. It seems like, you know, if people were more random Tibbers. It definitely seems like more games could be won if, you know, if people would just kind of take that follower role. See what happens here.
So Sim is coming up behind them. He's coming up with a
he's going to get a good ult in here. The team needs to follow up, though. Melts just
a good ult by Ashe.
Absolutely melts. Nasus is going to go down. Riven went to go and protect against this Shaco. Let's see if they just get a good push off here, and they could potentially end this game.
They should be able to win this game. Mundo does not have an ult anymore. He had to pop it to get out of there. They could essentially just siege mid and end the game.
Shaco's going to come from behind here. I wonder what's going to happen. Let's see if Sim.
I'm surprised Riven backed off instead of trying to
look at the damage Sim just put on this Shaco. They're pinging Dragon, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Baron seems like the better call if you're not going to push.
Yeah, at this point in the game, they probably should have gone straight for that Baron if they weren't going to siege mid. But
they also, now we got a hit coming back up, and that gives another breath of life into the blue team.
So they're still maximizing the gold lead. Nothing wrong with that. Would have been nice to see them take Baron to add more insult to injury for the blue team, but still,
looks like, I mean, they're just so late on the pings and trying to get coordinated. I wonder who's calling it here. This should be it. They should. Oh, I thought they could have easily turned that and picked those two off.
Nasus decided not to actually use the Spirit Flame to check any bushes. He just wanted to face check.
Yeah, that's a little funky.
Blue team is
So Ash just checked Baron. It's still there. Nobody took it.
Blue team's pinging Baron, though. Conceivably, if Shaco wasn't bot, they could have attempted to do that. I don't think this is a good fight for Annie. There's a lot of standing around and rating for the on the purple team when I think they could have pretty much ended this game by now. See what happens. We got a good counter push going on here. Ash comes in, Riven comes in. Shit's about to get real. Shit is about to get real. The one thing about Riven though is she is squishy.
It's interesting to see the blue team being the aggressive team in this situation when they're actually behind.
Oh my tibbers.
And that should be game.
This should be game.
That was a really good Morgana ult.
Surrender vote from the blue team fails. I think right now you either finish or you go pick up Baron.
They should be able to finish since they have a lot of auto tech damage. With a.
They're pinging to go
Baron
grab this Baron.
Just gonna go for Baron.
It feels like the purple team just doesn't either know how to finish this or doesn't want to finish this.
I mean, they could have taken that inhib or they could have gone for Baron. So either one is still a good decision. They get this Baron, they regroup. They need to be the aggressive team instead of waiting for the blue team to push on them.
They have a lot of initiation doing team fights over the blue team.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good sign to see that even with the purple team coming in late there and actually getting grouped up together, they still ended up winning that team fight.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, it's really strange to see the blue team being the aggressive team when they know they're so far behind. It's kind of the last thing you want to do is to be the team that's trying to push into their base when you know you're going to lose a team fight. If you can't beat them in a team fight, you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
You should be turtling, you should be farming, you should be trying to get stronger. The longer the game stretches out, the more chance you have to actually make a real comeback.
Yeah, if you look at the gold lead, we're up to 12,000 right now. 17 kills is the difference in this one. The purple team just doesn't. Somebody's not talking to each other, and I'm afraid they could definitely catch out this. Oh, Morg, our boy Bstrat. Let's see what happens here. I feel like if the purple team continues to pussyfoot around, they're just giving them a chance to win this. One mistake with the death timers the way they are, man. This could be a little dangerous. Ash is getting strong.
All it takes is one good Yasuo ult.
That's for sure. Let's see if the purple team actually groups up here. Ash looks like she's trying to bait a little bit of a fight here. Let's see if the blue team pushes. This is where they need to fight. They should engage. This is where it needs to happen.
Yeah, Riven has GA, so she's actually looking to just lead the charge here.
There we go. Tibbers ult in.
That
Lucian
was a
gets
great ult
melted.
combo. You had the Ash ult with the Annie ult at the same time.
Nasus goes down. Lucian's down.
That should be
Yasuo is down. This should be game.
That was played very well.
That was.
Yeah,
Good.
Mundo just stands still. He's done.
That should be GG.
Let's go ahead and finish. Shaco's not even with the group. He's split pushing anyway.
So, final thoughts here, console. What do you think? What was the real determining factor here?
Definitely the Riven. Riven really knew how to snowball the other lanes with her lead. And a lot of people don't do that.
Oh, Jesus. Glove, what about you?
I think more so than that, it was a combination of things. I think Nasus not playing to his strengths, which is late game tank, bruiser. Just he didn't play safe in lane. He gave Riven an early 3-0, And instead of, after being down 0-3 against that Riven, instead of playing safe, freezing lane, and just farming, he continued to push lane, continued to fight Riven, continued to die to Riven.
I think
More than anything, I like what Sim did in shutting down Yasuo early and getting Annie ahead. Uh, Up until now, at the end of this game, you see it took Yasuo a very long time just to finish his Blade of the Ruined King. Still never got an IE. By the end of the game, he's underfarmed. He doesn't have enough in his build. He's 2-8. That was a really good job because if Yasuo got stronger, it could be a different game.
I think more than even Riven, who obviously carried the shit out of this game, the mistakes on the blue side is what cost them. They seem to be more organized late game than they were early game, and although Shaco was good early, just wasn't enough, and Riven snowballed too hard. Let's go ahead and give out MVPs, and we're going to do something a little bit different here. Console, who's your MVP?
The Annie.
You gonna go Annie?
Yeah,
she did good at the end there, huh?
her stuns were on point.
Yeah. Glove, how about you?
I think you might as well just go ahead and give this one to Riven. I mean, it's pretty clear cut. Usually, I try to pick somebody that does something unique in the middle of the game, but Riven just snowballed her lead and just kept going, never stopped. I mean,
I'm gonna give this one up to our boy Sim. He did a really good job, early game particularly, spreading the love, showing just making sure that his team stayed ahead. And although maybe it was not on purpose, he still did a good job. And so I'm gonna give mine up to the Fiddlesticks. Guys, for this series, we're going to do something a little bit different here. We're going to bring into the call now the two gentlemen who were just playing. I'm going to go ahead and add them in here. We're going to bring in Bstrat and Sim to talk just a little bit, give us their thoughts on the match. So give me 1 second here to call these two D-bags in.
What up?
Sim, Bstrat, what's up, guys? We just finished talking about your game. Bstrat, give us your thoughts on the game, how it went.
I thought that bot's early game, like my side sucked, but we towards mid game we kicked it up and we started kicking some ass. We got some barons, a lot of dragons. I thought we did pretty well. That's all I got to say.
You had those glorious Bstrat snare misses.
But I did make up. I had some pretty nice snares. I don't care.
You had one glorious alt when they pressed the first time up towards the end. And Console gave you a little golf clap, I think.
Oh, really? That's surprising, I didn't have a bad game at all, I don't think.
Sim, how about you, buddy?
So I had thought towards kind of mid to late that we were having a big issue grouping, and that it ultimately would be kind of our downfall to maybe lose the game. I was seeing that. But if you saw that, like, every time that I was trying to find a good ambush position, Lucian would just walk right in front of me, or like being right in my my ultimate, and so I would say fuck everything else, fuck life. I'm just gonna ult in there and just go for him every time, and obviously it worked. Riven did her own thing and just like, listen, if I can just take something out and help clear the way for Riven, then I'm just gonna do that.
Our initial thoughts in this game were we liked the blue team. All three of us picked the blue team to win. And so you guys surprised us all, and we did not know that Riven would put all of your sorry asses on her back and carry you the fuck to victory.
Well, that's that silver game.
No, it was very well played. MVPs went out to Sim. I gave you mine. Glove went ahead and gave Riven the 18-3
yes,
Riven.
I would agree.
And then Console gave Annie, just because her points were, her stuns were ridiculous.
And
She's
my
most
MVP
damaged.
myself, so there we go.
So Sim, there was an early point in the game where Shaco was waiting at your red for over a minute.
Yeah.
He honestly thought you were going to show up at that red, and then you ganked Yasuo, took him out early. It was so funny to see that early setup.
Yeah, it was rather comical that you didn't go over there and die, because I'm like, oh shit, he's going to go to red and he's dead. And
Shaco, every time I played Fiddlesticks against Shaco, they're always in red. They're always in one of the two bushes, and so I don't think they get it that I could, as a Fiddle, I don't need red. And so I could, it would help me with my farm, of course, but, I play Fiddle as a gank, ignore the red, go for the gank, and come back around. Yeah, make them waste time is pretty much what my goal was with that.
Yeah, it
You
worked. It
succeeded.
worked out great.
You made him waste a lot of time, and you also picked up the kill on Yasuo, which I had to give you props for. You shutting down Yasuo early was huge.
It's a
I
huge
think,
key to the game.
that game.
Absolutely.
Oh, of course.
Guys, thank you for letting us watch your game. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back with more now that spectator mode is working. Console, welcome to the series. Thank you for helping us commentate. And, yeah, we'll be back again very soon, guys.
Peace.